Cheers and salutations. So, for those who don't know, Hardlands Media now has an unofficial/official sponsor, wine to be provided by the Capitoline Fraternity and the cakes by Hardlands Media's new sponsor, the Guild of Millers. The Guild of Millers uses only the finest grains, true Roman bread for true Romans. You'll want to cross the Rubicon to get yourself a slice of true Roman bread because you are a true Roman. Now, why am I talking like this? Why am I bringing up a true Roman or anything with Rome? Because Elon Musk decided to be a little bit overjoyed. Now, there's a lot to take away from this. Perception drives reality. And in many cases, sometimes you look back at something and you think, maybe it wasn't a smart thing to do this because Elon Musk did a salute, an odd kind of salute. Do I think it's reminiscent of something from the Third Reich in the land of Germania? No, but then again, being so over enthusiastic, I mean, you don't want to put blame on anyone or anything, but already, doing something stupid first day of the Trump administration, especially for the only person who's now in charge of Doge now because Vivek's no longer there. Elon did an infamous kind of salute. Is it, again, reminiscent of one first name Adolf, last name Hitler? I would say no. Do I think the internet's overthinking this? Possibly, but I'll let you decide.
I just want to look at that salute that he gave again. Just if anybody missed it, we'll just show it again. He's just wrapped up here. You can hear the. All right, so we just showed that. We just showed that.
Right. It's worth salute. It was quick. I think our viewers are smart and they can take a look at that. But it certainly was. It's not something that you typically see at American political rallies. Put it that way.
No, it was not something that you usually would see. And it was quick, as you point out. It was very quick, but it was.
They're doing a play-by-play analysis of Elon Musk doing that full-on salute. I don't fall into the camp of thinking that is a Nazi salute. No. Do I think that it can be perceived that way? Yeah, it very well could. And horrible timing in this day and age where, there's a lot of Trump derangement syndrome and you have CNN treating this like it's an NFL touchdown. They're showing the play-by-play again.
It was in a moment of intensity for him as he came out dancing and then he did that. He is a hero here.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you. My heart goes out to you. It is thanks to you that the future of civilization is assured.
Mm-hmm. Now, to be clear here, Elon Musk has come from a very affluential family. And of course, Elon Musk's father has said on a podcast that, his relatives, at least on his mother's side, are somewhere associated to one of the land of Germania when there was a Third Reich kind of party going on. But nonetheless, I think it's important for us to even break down what was going on. Lemkin Institute issues red flag alert for genocide after Musk's Nazi salute. So a group named after a Polish-born lawyer of Jewish descent who coined the term genocide issued a red flag alert for the United States on Monday after billionaire Elon Musk, a top ally of President Donald Trump, twice flashed what was widely seen as a Nazi salute during the post-inauguration event. Lemkin Institute for Genocide Studies and Prevention said that Musk act is a frightening signal of things to come. There's a lot of things happening that were already going down under the Biden-Harris administration, but will the media ever look into that? Such as, again, the treatment of migrants, the treatment of U.S. citizens as they faced off against man-made and natural disasters and unending war, leading us into a potential World War III scenario under Biden. Oh, let's not forget the censorship, too. So all this fear of, oh, no, Trump's going to do this and Trump's going to do that. Just remember who laid down the groundwork. Biden and the fantastic Democrats, okay? But everyone wants to focus on the gesture. Let's look at the long-term bills and laws that are being placed in here. In light of Musk's important influence on the new administration, the group said in a statement, the Lemkin Institute for Genocide Prevention is issuing a red flag alert for genocide in the United States. boy, oh boy, the Native American nations would like to know about that too, because they suffered it and dealt with it firsthand. The West wasn't one with a handshake and a high five. It was one with rifles, disease, and exploitation and destruction. But here we go. The Lemkin Institute urged Americans to respond with critical thinking to any suggestion that Musk salutes were merely awkward or odd looking, but openly benign expressions of enthusiasm. It is possible that any person, especially in South Africa, where support for Nazism was very strong, or the USA, where the History Channel has introduced almost all but the youngest generations to the Nazi salute, is unaware of what this salute or what it means. The group asks. It is almost impossible that this was an unfortunate mistake. Finally, can we really believe that someone who is so often in the public eye would risk an arm gesture twice that looks almost exactly like the Nazi salute while he is supposedly celebrating Donald Trump's election to president? We strongly believe that Elon Musk's gesture was intentional. We will be happy to be proven wrong. Okay. I know this is a sensitive issue, and there are a lot of people that are very triggered by Donald Trump, especially ascending to the presidency for a second term now that Biden is gone. And of course, now you have Elon Musk, who, let's be very clear here, is very familiar with the realm of being a controversial person, saying very controversial things. That salute does not help his case at all whatsoever. And was this him being over enthusiastic? I would subscribe to that point of yes, but with a caveat. What in God's name were you thinking? Doing something that stupid, especially with a gesture that can be recognized universally by a lot of people. Now, of course, a salute like that has been adopted by ancient empires in antiquity, and of course was adopted by the Third Reich, by first name Adolf, last name Hitler. Got to be very careful with this because of the YouTubes. But this is the dumbest thing I could ever foresee anyone trying to do, especially for somebody like Elon Musk, on the day of celebrating the inauguration. Trump gets sworn in, and you do something that stupid. It's like doing something and not thinking about it. Now, of course, he's a billionaire, and the laws of the land don't apply to him. It's very clear we live in an oligarchy. But, folks, I do want to have engagement from you, the audience, okay? Because it is important to hear your perspective and your thoughts, because I'm seeing everybody saying that it's benign. Oh, that was a Roman salute. That was a Third Reich salute. How do you feel about it? Because let's have democracy in the chat before we continue on with this article. Type 1 for kids. Oh, it's just Elon being silly. It's just him being silly. That's all. He was just very happy. And was it stupid? Yes. Type 1 if that's the answer. Type 2, no, this it's a little underline of the Third Reich from the land of Germania. I wonder how many 1s or 2s will show up in the chat. No such thing as a wrong answer. No such thing as a wrong answer here, folks. But it is important that we at least... Oh, Willa Black was the best one. He was just following orders. Following orders, the Nuremberg defense, which is the worst kind of defense you could ever have used ever. Just following orders. We're getting a couple of 2s in the chat. So, continuing on. Musk's salute drew widespread alarm, including from public officials in Europe, where Musk has attempted to boost far-right parties. Such a gesture, given his already known proximity to right-wing populists in the fascist tradition, must worry every Democrat. German Health Minister Karl Lauterbach wrote in response. Far-right extremists, for their part, celebrated Musk's gesture, which they appear to have no trouble interpreting. As Rolling Stone reported, the Proud Boys Ohio chapter posted a clip of the Musk video to its Telegram channel with the text, "Hail Trump." Then again, too, there have been other people who have been calling out Democrats using that same kind of salute, too. But is there a double standard?
We're not going back.
Hold on. Let's just go ahead and just see it
We're not going
with our own eyes, okay? Now, of course, they're having her do that. You have other people using this example of Kamala Harris doing a salute like that. She didn't just pound her chest. She just had her arm up in the air.
We're not going back. We're not going back.
See how things get twisted in the media? Because the fuller video is, she's just having her arm up in the air. I said that 2025 was going to be an interesting year. I just didn't expect it to get this stupid. Now, throughout that entire speech, Elon Musk was talking about the road to human civilization, making this happen. The future is secured. A lot of words that could be misinterpreted. So, at least for our sake, let's just see the full video in its full entirety on what Musk was trying to say, and of course, his infamous hand gesture. High five, everybody.
This is what victory feels like. Yeah! And this was no ordinary victory. This was a fork in the road of human civilization. Okay. There are elections that come and go. Some elections are,
And son of a gun. Is he really going to say that this was the most important election? Because it wasn't.
important, some are not. But this one, this one really mattered. And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you. My heart goes out to you. It is thanks to you that the future of civilization
That was the first one.
is assured. Thanks to you. We're going to have safe cities, finally, safe cities, secure borders, sensible spending, basic stuff. And we're going to take Doge to Mars.
Live stream chat. I'm reading your comments already. Never change. None of you ever change. But people are asking, why do people like Elon Musk? Well, remember, he used to be a darling for liberal Democrats. Remember, he used to give money to Democrat politicians. Remember, Elon Musk had a lot of his business centralized in the great state of California. So for a long time, a lot of Democrats, a lot of people of influence promoted Elon Musk, especially CNN and MSNBC. So there are reasons why Elon Musk was so popular. It's because of what the neoliberal Democrat machine, corporate media has done to promote his imagery. The same thing that they did with Donald Trump. Trump used to be a Democrat. They loved him. Hell, the only redeemable factor of America, Top Gear America, was that episode in which starred Donald Trump. And it was the best thing because he roasted all three of those stupid hosts. Again, totally off topic. American Top Gear America was very stupid. It was early 2000. It was just a terrible, terrible show. The only good episode was that episode was Donald Trump, and that was it. They were both loved by Democrats. Hell, Zuckerberg, loved by Democrats. Bezos, loved by Democrats. And now what? You got all the oligarchs surrounding Donald Trump. So people are asking why he's so popular. It's because of the previous years before this election cycle.
I mean, can you imagine how awesome it will be to have American astronauts plant the flag on another planet for the...
Angelo, you are number one in my book for bringing up David Bowie. Go Team Venture.
First time? Bam! Yeah! How inspiring would that be? You know, there's always problems in life. You know, there's this problem, solve that problem. But you know, there need to be things that inspire you. There need to be things that make you glad to wake up in the morning and say, I'm looking forward to the future. Yeah. And I love you guys. So, and let me tell you, I'm gonna work my ass off for you guys. So, I really will. I really will. So, and yeah, but I'm super fired up for the future. It's going to be very exciting. As the president said, we're going to have a golden age. It's going to be fantastic. Um, and one of the fundamental things, that one of the most American values that I love is optimism. And this feeling like we're gonna make the future good. We're gonna make it good.
Do I think that this is an uncoordinated speech? Absolutely. Elon Musk isn't the best public speaker, but this is where I think his emotions did get the better of him, where his perspective and judgment wasn't really working all that well.
So, man, I can't wait. This is gonna be fantastic. So thank you again, and yeah, I'm just so excited about the future. Thank you guys. Thank you.
So, all right, that's a full speech. He was excited about the future, excited for the potential that lies in store for humanity. And look, on the one hand, look, I get it. You know, we as a species, we have progressed very far. Okay. That hand gesture, I'm going to put it as him being over enthusiastic, but horrible timing, horrible judgment. And in this day and age where we have a knee jerk reaction, one has to wonder if anybody did pull him aside. Now, does Elon Musk give a damn what people think about him? No, because a lot of these billionaires don't give a damn. Now, wait, they do. Correction, they do. But in regards to consequences or anything happening to him, he's not going to lose his job anytime soon. The reason why is because he bankrolled, was one of the main key players that bankrolled the Trump campaign. Are we at risk of losing our freedoms or being censored or a genocide taking place or anything else squeezing the American people, stepping on the American people? I hate to tell this to you. You might be waking out of your coma, but it's already happening. We're already being curb stomped. We're already being squeezed. We're already having that jackboot on our throat. Democratic and Republican presidential administrations, Democrat and Republican senators and House representatives have wrote laws that favor the 1%. We have an oligarchy. Biden's warning is 50 years too late because he was one of the architects. Elon Musk and Donald Trump being popular is because the media and the liberal Democrats hype them up all the time, every time. So that whole salute, I'll put in the camp of dumb, stupid, overenthusiastic. It's not anything that I would do, nor am I going to reenact here and give any kind of demonstration because I kind of like having my YouTube channel, okay? But on the other hand, my God, it's like that scene from Sopranos. Jesus Christ, Carmine, why would you ever bring that up? Your brother Billy, whatever happened there, whatever happened there. And no, that was not a true Roman salute. But hey, while we got problems on Earth, we're going to Mars to cause some more problems there.